Shaun Bailey.
I promise I will keep this brief. As is often the case in these debates, you come in having written one speech and then you end up giving another. But I think we've heard some great contributions today, and I'm conscious that we can't really go through all of them. I do actually want to start by paying tribute to the voluntary groups and community groups in my communities in Wednesbury, Albury and Tipton, who have absolutely risen to the challenge during these unprecedented times to support some of the most vulnerable in our community. And whether it's been delivering food, whether it's been on the end of the phone, whether it's just galvanising people together, they have been absolutely amazing. Now, let's face it, this is completely unprecedented. You know, I think for many of us, if you'd have told us 12 months ago this was going to happen, we looked at you with amazement. I mean, to be honest, if you'd have told me 12 months ago I was going to be here, I'd have looked at you with amazement. But that's another story altogether. The fact is, Madam Deputy Speaker, this is a difficult one. And last week was probably the first time in this House that I've been really torn, because we are having to make that balance between people's liberties at the moment. And yes, the public health crisis is we can see it. We can see it in the numbers. We can see it in the data. And every single person impacted by this they are an individual, and it is a tragedy when we see those deaths happen. But it is getting to a point where we are, constituents come to me and say to me that, I haven't seen my relatives in months. It's a choice between whether I can go to my loved one's funeral. I can't go because the capacity's not there. I can't see my loved ones get married, and it is difficult. And we have seen this technological renaissance through things like Zoom, through things like Teams, where people have been able to connect, but that doesn't replace physical human interaction at all. The fact of the matter is, Madam Deputy Speaker, the government's economic response, whatever your view on it, in my view, has been great, and that's what my constituents say to me. The government has stepped up. It has given the support to some of our most vulnerable communities through its economic response. And I do not envy my colleagues on the front bench at all in the task they've got ahead of them. I would just simply say this, and I'm very conscious to keep my comments brief so the colleagues can come in. Ultimately, as my honourable friend from Bracknell said, it is going to be a choice. We're going to have to get to a point where we live through a new normal. Because when it comes to life, you can exist or you can live. And the fact is, for many of my constituents at the moment, they feel like they're just existing and they want to start living again. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Robbie Moore.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.